Hello my fellow crafters, welcome back to my channel. My name is David and today I'm going to be playing. The other day I've just been playing around and using my gel plate, and I made some backgrounds. I was just playing, I didn't record it. If you want to see me use the gel plate and how I created these, let me know in the comments, then I will record a video. But this is not recorded, this is just, I'm just going to play and see what we're going to do. So yeah, let's switch the cameras around and see what the plan is, shall we? So here I've got the backgrounds and everything that I'm going to be playing with. I don't have a set plan. I think I want to do something in my junk journal because it's on my desk now and it's on the radar again, so I might as well do something in it. But I've got an idea to create some ATC cards and use one ATC in my journal as a focal point, which is also always fun to do. So I'm gonna think about that and choose the background because, well, I made loads, as you do when you're gel printing. This texture is just yummy. So I've got some fun backgrounds to play with. This is quite neutral. But of course, I should have played on my bigger gel plate because then I could have pages in my journal, complete pages. Now they're too small. Anyhow, I'll make it work. I'll use them up. Let me think what I'm going to use and then I'll be back. So I made a choice. I'm going to use this one. I do know I want to use my rusting paper. That matches this beautiful. I'm going to use this to cut out some gears from my just what is it called? Get Into Gear set, which is an oldie, but still available. So yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm just going to stamp a bit on this background to get some texture. Now, I'm not sure this set is still available, but it's one of my favorites, so might as well get it out and use it. And I'm just going to use that to create some texture. Missing one, but that's fine. And I'm going to use Vintage Photo Archival. And I'm going to use it on my hand, so it's definitely not going to be perfect. Just going to stamp some on there. There we go. First generation, second generation, third generation. Then I'm going to use this one and do the same. There we go. That's it. Not doing much more. And then I'm going to see what I'm going to use. I'm going to use this die from an older release as my matte layer, just because I think that's nice and grungy. So I'm going to cut out some ATC cards from this, and then we'll get back. So I'll do that. Okay, so I've got my gears cut out, I've got my cards cut out, and I'm quite pleased because I got 4 out of them. So that was more than I expected. These are matte layers, obviously, but so next step, I'm going to ink around this, and I'm going to use Vintage Photo for that to keep the reddish brown going. So let's see how that looks. Yeah, perfect. You see, then we lose that bottom edge. That wasn't perfect. There we go. That is that. That's done. I'm loving these. Way better than I expected. Right. Now, I'm going to be playing with some of these. I'm just going to trim them in half. The bigger ones. Because, well, I can. So, he's going to go there. So, yeah, sometimes it's just fun to make these backgrounds, but use them. And they are perfect to create ATCs and in your journal and collage with them. And there's so much you can do with the gel plate or gel print backgrounds. It's just fun. And in this case, I had no set plan, but I just decided to have a play. So that's what we're doing. So all 4 of them are going to get half of a big one, and then we'll see. I love these rusty gears. Now if you want to see how I created that rusty paper, there's a video over on my channel. If you look at the lives, if you go to my channel and look on the lives, there you will find it. So that's that done. Now let me just, one there, one there. One here. They're so versatile, these fun gears. I'm going to cut this one in half as well. I'm just going to place that one down here. And the other one is going to go there. Again, no rhyme or reason, just playing. Now this one broke when I pulled it out. Just trim it up. I'm loving this. Very cool. Just this last one. It's gonna go there. I'm loving how these are coming together. Just let me trim off any excess that's hanging off. Now I want these on my square ATC base, so I'm going to cut 4 ATC cards. These are 2.5 by 3.5 inches. Very convenient in a die. And then I'll be back. So my base cards are all cut out. And these are going to go on there. Love it. Okay, let's do that. And then I'm going to decide which one is going to go into my junk journal. And we'll finish that. But first, let's glue these together. So I've got my big tub of sentiments here. I think I'm going to use this one in my junk journal. No rhyme or reason. Just because I have to make a decision. Now I'm just gonna ink this up a bit because it's too white. And now it matches beautifully. You see that? I'm not really looking at the sentiment, at what it's saying. I'm looking size-wise. I don't know. How do you do that? For me, the size is more important because they're all fun sayings. I'm really down, don't. The future starts now. Why not? Okay, let's put these back. Now, I'm going away on holiday on Saturday. This video will come out during my holiday. But I will need to cut some more of these when I come back because the pot is getting empty. So that's going to be a fun project. Okay, remember to play. So my ATCs are done, ready to go. And look at the nice texture you get in the background, etc. I love them. So these are up for trade when I'm at the Art Specially or in Banff at the retreat. Need to do the backs, so don't forget that, David. I forgot that so many times. Really. Anyway, this one. Wrong journal. Here's my junk journal. So where do I want it? Let me see, what page am I going to work on? I've done some fun things in here already. I think here would be fun. Or on this side of the music page. Yep. Okay, let's take this signature out. I'm going to put this down flat because it makes it easier to work with. And then the thinking begins. Because now I've got this big book full of stamps and everything. I'm just going to flick through and see if I see something that I think is fun to go with this. These are always nice. So let's get one of these out. Since I've got loads of them, why not? So these are sticky pages where you put your ephemera on, and it makes it easy when you flick it through. It's old photo albums. These are cool color. You don't see it, but I see it. I'll show you. Old pharmacy labels. Color-wise, that goes with it. Then I want another touch of red. So it's nice, a book like this, because you flick through and you see what you've got. There we go. I think I will work with that. So that one's going to go here in the middle as my focal point, as I said. I will put this behind there. So I will just build up like a little cluster collage thingy. Something like that would be fun, I think. I think the background needs something. Okay, so what I did, life is a beautiful ride. That's normally one long sentence. I just cut it up. I think this pulls it together also. I'm going to do something to the background, and then I'll be back. But the general idea is there now. So I've got this stencil, which is from one of my stencil sets. To be honest, I'm not really sure which one. And if it's still available, I don't know either. But just use what you have in your stash. And for me, that's also some of my older stencils that I really love. Yeah, if they're discontinued, I still use them. It's all about the fun. Yes, love that. And then at the bottom, I'm going to use the smaller circles. Much better. So, first things first, I'm going to take this and I'm going to ink the edges of my card. Just to make it more, yeah, less clean. Does that make sense? Less clean. Yeah, I think that makes sense. That's going to go there. So let's do that. Now I'm only putting glue in the center because I know I want to put some things behind it. Like that. And then just, I'm going to trim this in half because, well, no need to tuck all that underneath. Let me just do the composition again. I know I've already done it, but I can change my mind, right? Yeah, I think I'll do this. I'm fuffing around now. I'm good at that, fuffing around. Okay, let's just glue it down. Don't overthink. That's there. Just gonna stick things under, and I like the balance like this better. But again, it's also, I might look at this in a year and think, oh, what were you thinking? That's fun there, leaving that space open. And this little one is going to go here. Who's a fuffer as well? Who can fuff for ages with these little ephemera thingies, deciding where to put them? Yeah, I like this. It's nicely balanced. The red there, little cluster thingies. So now I'm going to put a bit more glue behind my ATC card, just so I know it's stuck down well. There we go. And then Life is a Beautiful Ride. I'm going to put that on there. There it is. I think a fun little page in my journal. I'm just going to ink the edge here a bit more, just so it comes together. Now I'm using archival not to wet it too much with the water-based inks, because this is very thin and flimsy paper. And if it rips, it rips. I mean, nothing you can do about it, but if we can avoid it a bit. There we go. Loving that. Closing it, and then I'm going to do this side as well. There. There's my page. Done. Love it. So, fun way to show how you can use your ATCs as a centerpiece in a journal, whether it's a junk journal or an art journal. And I made 3 more ATCs while I was at it. So, yeah, this is it for today, guys. If you like this, please give this video a thumbs up. And if you made it this far, well, then you might as well subscribe to my channel, because you obviously liked it. For more videos like this, subscribe. I love to see you for the next one, and I'm going to go on holiday. I need it. Thank you for joining me today, and I'll see you soon. Bye.